video, I'm going to discuss about decision making in C program. What is decision making? Decision making statement decide the direction and flow of the program. They are also known as conditional statement because they specify the condition with the Boolean expressions evaluated to true or false Boolean value. If the condition is true, a given block of code will be executed. If the condition is false, the block of code will not be executed. The commonly used decision-making statements are if, else, switch, break, and continue statements. So the decision-making structure requires that programmer specifies one or more condition to be evaluated or tested by the program. Then the first statement is if statement. The if statement checks whether the text expression inside the parenthesis is true or not. If the text expression is true, the statements inside the body of if statement is executed. But if the text expression is false, the statement inside the body of if is ignored. Here we can see the syntax of if statement. The text expression or the condition is given with the if statement. Then the code to be executed is inside the if statement. The code only be executed when the text expression is true. So this is the syntax of if statement. Here we can see example program. There is two variables x and y. X assigned the value 20 and y assigned the value 80. The condition is given with the if statement. When x is greater than y, inside the if statement there are function for printing x is greater than y. So we know that x is 20 and y is 18. The condition is true and the code inside the if statement will be executed. That is the output printed like x is greater than y. The next decision-making statement is if-else statement. The if-else statement is used if the programmer wants to execute some statements when the text expression is true and execute some other statement if the text expression is false. Here we can see the syntax of if-else statement. The text expression is given only with the if statement, not with the else statement. So here we can see the code to be executed is given inside the if and the else statement. If the text expression is true, then the code inside the if statement to be executed. If the text expression is false, then the code inside the else statement to be executed. Okay, this is the syntax of if-else statement. Here we can see the program. So there is a variable named as time and assign a value of 20. Inside the main function, the if statement is given to the condition time is less than 80. There is a function for printing good day. Then else the function for printing good evening. Here we can see 20 is not less than 80. The condition is false and the program inside the else statement to be executed. That is the output printed like good evening. Okay, the next statement is switch statement. So in the case of switch statement, instead of writing many if-else statement, you can use the switch statement. Here we can see the syntax of switch statement. The switch statement allows a variable tested for equality against a list of values. Each value is called case. This variable being switched on it, check for each case. So when the break statement is reached, then the switch terminate and the flow of control jump to the next line. The default case can be used for performing the task when none of the case is true. So this is the syntax of switch statement. The next statement is break statement. The breaks in C is a loop control statement that break out the loop when encountered. It can be used inside the loops or switch statement to bring the control out of the block. The break statement can only break one of the single loop at a time. Here we can see the program. Inside the main function, there is a for loop, and the if condition is given inside the for loop. When the value of I become 4, then the loop will be break. Then the output printed like the numbers 1 to 4. Okay. In the case of continuous statement, the continuous statement reset program control to the beginning of the loop when encountered. As a result, the current iteration of the loop gets skipped and the control moves to the next iteration. The statement after the continuous statement in the loop are not executed. So when I become false, the loop continues. That is, the value of 4 gets skipped. So the output printed like 1 to 10 except the value of 4. So this is the concept of decision making in C program. Thank you.